Fluent Avenuex. Speak English with class.
Imagine walking into your home on a freezing winter night. The warmth should embrace you, but instead it feels thin, uneven, almost as if the air itself is fighting against you. You shrug it off, thinking it's just the weather, until your eyes catch the small, almost invisible dust trapped in the corners of your vent. That is when the truth hits. Your furnace filter, the silent guardian of your comfort, has been neglected for months. And just like that, your safety, your health, and your peace of mind have been quietly slipping away, one dusty particle at a time. You see, most people never think about their furnace or AC filters. They hide behind walls, humming quietly in basements and attics. They are invisible, unappreciated, until something goes wrong. But the story of these filters is far more important than we realize. This is not just about air. This is about life inside your home. This is about health, about money, about the quiet comfort you deserve and rarely notice. Let's start at the beginning. Imagine a typical American home. The furnace roars to life during the bitter months of winter. The AC hums in the scorching summer heat. They are the heartbeat of every household, the pulse that keeps life moving smoothly. But inside them, hidden in plain sight, are filters. Thin sheets of material, often overlooked, designed to catch dust, allergens, and invisible threats that float through the air. They are tiny shields, fighting battles we can't see, protecting our lungs and our lives. Yet, the struggle begins when these shields grow weak. When they are ignored, over time, the filter becomes clogged. Dust and debris form a thick layer, suffocating the air. And then, something subtle but dangerous happens. You start noticing it. The air feels heavier. Your energy bills creep higher. Allergies flare. Your home, once a safe haven, becomes a silent trap. And all this just because a small piece of material was neglected. But what happens next is even more startling. Many homeowners don't realize the hidden cost. A dirty filter forces the furnace or AC to work harder. The motor strains, the system groans, unseen damage accumulates. Before you know it, a minor oversight transforms into an expensive repair, or worse, a full breakdown in the middle of the season. And the irony? The solution is simple. Shockingly simple. Yet, people delay. They put off checking the filter. They ignore the signs. Until one day, the smoke alarm doesn't go off, the air doesn't circulate, and panic sets in. This is where everything changes. Because awareness is the turning point. Once you understand the weight of this tiny, overlooked filter, the perspective shifts. Suddenly, a monthly or quarterly task feels monumental. You start seeing patterns. The furnace filter is not just a maintenance chore. It is a symbol of care. Care for your family, care for your home, care for your health. And the decision becomes clear. You cannot wait. You must act. So, how often should these filters be changed? Experts say every 1 to 3 months for standard homes, depending on usage, pets, and dust levels. But here's the truth no one tells you. It's not just about numbers. It's about vigilance, about paying attention to the air you breathe. It's about noticing when the airflow slows, when the filter looks gray, when the system sounds strained. It's about refusing to accept anything less than clean, pure air for yourself and your loved ones. There is a moment of realization here, a quiet epiphany that hits deep. The same way we care for our phones, our cars, our gadgets, we must care for the unseen systems that sustain life at home. A small action, replacing a filter, prevents sickness, prevents discomfort, prevents stress. It is a ripple effect. One small choice that cascades into comfort, safety, and peace. And the best part? You have complete control. No one else can do it for you. It is your responsibility. And with it comes tremendous power. Now imagine the climax. It's the dead of winter. The furnace has been cared for, the filter changed regularly. The heat flows evenly, the air smells clean, your energy bill is reasonable. You breathe deeply and feel a surge of relief, a quiet pride. Because you faced the invisible threat, the silent danger, and you acted. The battle was not flashy, not heroic in the traditional sense, but it was life-changing. You chose awareness over ignorance. You chose action over neglect. And in that choice lies the heart of every small but profound victory. And here is the moral that echoes through every story of negligence and care. The little things matter. They matter more than we realize. The furnace filter is just one example, but it represents a larger truth. Life, comfort, and health are built on small, consistent acts. One tiny filter, replaced on time, can prevent months of suffering, thousands of dollars in repairs, and countless hours of frustration. The same principle applies to life itself. Small, steady actions compound into safety, success, and peace. So, as you sit in your home tonight, take a moment to look at the vents, to inspect the filters. Let this small act remind you that vigilance and care are not burdens, they are power. Power to protect, power to thrive, power to transform the ordinary into the extraordinary. And as you embrace this mindset, know that every small decision shapes your life, every choice builds your future, and every moment of attention becomes a shield against unseen harm. Remember this core truth. Neglect is silent, but consequences are loud. Awareness is quiet, but its rewards are immeasurable. Action is small, but its impact is monumental. By caring for the unseen, by honoring the tiny battles that sustain our daily lives, we become guardians, not just of our homes, but of our health, our comfort, and our destiny. So go ahead, change that filter, breathe deeply, feel the difference, and let it be a reminder that attention, care, and consistency create worlds of comfort from the smallest of acts. Life rewards the vigilant, the aware, the courageous. And today you have the power to choose. If this story changed how you see the everyday, share it, subscribe, and keep watching. Because the next lesson, the next small action that could transform your life, is just around the corner. Never underestimate the power of attention. Never ignore the small things. They are the difference between struggle and comfort, chaos and peace, failure and quiet victory. Your home, your health, your life, they are in your hands. And it all starts with something as simple, as quiet, and as overlooked as a furnace filter. Take action today. Breathe clean tomorrow. And remember, every small step matters more than you think.